Hi everyone. Today I would like to talk about expectations. Everyone expects something to happen. You expect from yourself to achieve certain goals. You expect from yourself to change. And expectations, those are the things that sometimes drives us to certain mistakes and problems. We expect something that cannot happen. I want to shift the idea of expectations into art. So first I want to show you this flute head joint. So this is maybe one of my first flute head joints that I made about I would say 5 or 6 years ago. It's made out of the best wood that I can possibly put my hand on. This is an artificial ivory from Italy. This is a silver tube for the tenon to connect it to this flute. And there's a lot of thought I had to put in order to make it, because as you can imagine, things in that nature do not have too many teachers and guiders of how to do. And it takes a lot of courage and desire and passion to pursue goals that are not too familiar and not too popular. Anyways, so I made this flute head joint, and I think that it's a very, very good achievement. So the times went on, and I started selling them and people ordering. I had to put my mind to make this flute head joint from an idea, from a model, from idea into something that has consistency and production, on a production line that people will receive the same level of quality as much as possible. So I went and worked on that tenon. So you see this is the tenon, and I wasn't too happy with it for a lot of reasons. Now, keep in mind that this is an art form and not necessarily a product that I want to sell. I want to make a beautiful art that apparently has also other purposes. But in terms of an art piece, of something that I've thought in and invested everything in terms of my passion, I wanted it to be an artistical thing. So making this Baroque flute head joint involved a lot of details and a lot of things, but I wanted to make it excellent. So I came up with this. This is a piece of tenon made out of gold. This will connect to this one in a future generation of this flute head joint. And to make that piece of gold, it involved many hours of thinking. And you might think, well, it's just a tube, but the diameters, the material, the quality, and how it's made, and all the details it involves, that I'm not even going to share it with you. I'm just going to say that there is hours and hours of thought that was involved in making it, versus this thing that I just took existing tube and I connected it to this flute head joint, and it works very well. It's just a tenon. But this one, I invested hundreds of hours to make this, including studying everything it's possible I could have studied about how to melt it and how to shape it, so on. Why does it matter? It not necessarily matters to the client to get an excellent product, because this does the job as well. It's very good. this is something that I feel, and not just feel, I'm aware of its qualities. It resulted in excellence. So this is part of the artistical form of what an artist do. You invest tremendous amount of hours to make something excellent, even if the client will not even have any way to tell what it is. Remember, this is a flute head joint tenon. You put it inside, you don't even see it. You don't even feel the different in terms of the material. It's very, very minute. So what does it matter? It matters because not just to the clients to get a full, nice looking product, I also do it without any expectations. I only expect at the moment to make excellent things. I do not think how much will I be able to sell it, and I will not count the hours of my investment, and then I will give that a price. It's not the way an artist think. You do it without expectations. You do it because you have passions, and that's what you want to do. And this is the reason. Practical tenon versus artistical one. It makes the biggest difference between something that it's practical and useful and something that it's artistical and was created without expectations. Thank you for listening and see you next time. Please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel and see you next time. God bless you all.